Please do that. Hit this like, hit the subscribe. So frustrating. Guy with the faces. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, yours truly, Face Made for Radio, and where I pretend to know what I'm doing, but I really don't. But thank you for tuning in. If you would, go ahead while you're here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out the notifications in the box below, and let's get into this. Yes. Yes! That'll work. Let's go with that. Whatever. Okay, so we're doing some more ammo tests, and what we have realized in the past videos is that not all hollow points are created equal. Which also lets me believe eventually are all hollow points, same brand, same calibers created equal. I don't know, we'll look into that later. But all hollow points created equal? No, they are not. We had some that just extremely over penetrate. We have some that are pretty decent so far, pretty good. And so usually, and the reason why I really want to touch on this is because over the last, say, several years, there's been an influx of new shooters, new gun owners into this world. And when they go to buy ammo, they do a few things. They look at a few things. Number one, they're going to look at brand names they might have heard of. Okay. Number two, they might think, oh, that box looks cool, which we've talked about that. I had one out here that was just looked like zombie bullets because they were fluorescent green and they really over penetrated. They weren't very good at all. So you may look at price, you might look at brands, you might look at fanciness, you might whatever it may be. But as a gun owner, as a responsible gun owner, you actually number one, you should know your laws. You should know what you got going on in your house. But you also need to know your bullets. Not only do you train with your guns, you train with your bullets, and you need to know how good are your bullets. I hope what I just said makes sense, because I'm not doing it again. I've started over too many times. But what we have is we have two price points. We have one box of ammo, the Winchester, that was about 17 bucks for 20-ish rounds, 20 rounds. Then we had another one, which was about $35. So it depends. You go in there and you think, well, I just got hollow points. I bought hollow points. Hollow points are good enough. Are they really? Well, let's find out. So first we have some Winchester Silvertip. You see right here. They are, let's get specific here, 115 grain defense jacket of hollow points. That's good enough, right? Sure. Hollow points is all I need. Well, let's look into that further. The second box, this expensive one, is Browning. Everybody knows Browning. Everybody's heard of both of these brands, really. But they are the X-Point Defense. And I really kind of thought these looked cool. And I really have high hopes for them. Let's hope they do good, But they have like a little, let's get on the screen so you can see it. I hope it focuses. But they have like a little X inside. I don't know. They look really cool. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully y'all can see that. But anyways, yeah, this is what we're doing. So, and more ammo tests. Why? For you guys, because I love you guys, and you guys mean something to me, and I want you to be prepared mentally, physically, whatever you need. I'm here for you. So guys, sit back and watch the channel. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not redoing that. So good luck, guys. Alright, so what I like to do is, I'm a very visual kind of guy, and y'all know I like to shoot for, and y'all know I like to make jokes, like I like to watch them explode. I do like to watch them explode. But what I'm getting at here is we have, let's talk about the numbers on these bullets. So first off, you have the Winchester Silvertip 9mm 115 grain jacket to hollow point, and it is flying at a speed of about 1,225 feet per second with the energy of 383, I believe it's foot-pounds. I hope I said that correct. 383 foot-pounds. That's pretty good. That's actually better than 38 Special we shot yesterday. But in this one, in this other hand right here, we have the 9mm 147 grain X-Point Defense. It is flying at about 1,000 feet per second with the energy of 326 foot-pounds. Man. So bigger bullet, slower, which is expected, but not as much energy as I would have thought. Even, I don't know. But anyways, let's get a good visual of that. And what I'd like to do is, as I drop the ammo on the ground, it's all good. I like to shoot the fruit so I can see the energy, kind of energy in motion, if that's what you want to call it. But I'm a visual guy. I want to see stuff explode, because who doesn't like things going boom? I know I do. So anyways, let's see what happens, guys. Maybe we have some blended pineapple on the ground for the chickens to eat. See you in a minute. All right, guys. For our first round, we're going to be doing the 115 grain Winchester ammunition. Can you see this beautiful face? Made for radio. All right, guys, we shot that one a little low, but as you can see, pretty devastating. But not terribly low. It just struck right below that little knot there. But chickens will enjoy it. Whoa, look at that. So on to the next one. We're recording. Nice. All right, guys, the next one is the Browning X-Point Defense. See, it's all good. Yep. Nice. All right, guys, as you can see, bullseye right in the center, and then man, it just blew out this whole side, which is, I mean, to me, you want the energy dump, you want all that stuff to happen, because there's a lot that goes on in these type of situations. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want YouTube to get mad at me, but so yeah. Now what we're gonna do is actually have some ballistics gel, as always. This homemade ballistics gel, guys, I realize it is not clear, but it is transparent enough where we can see the wound channel, all that kind of stuff. Get a really good visual of what's going on when a round like that makes impact. So yeah, let's get on with it. So here's our goal. Our goal is to shoot this ballistics gel with each one of those rounds, and one hopefully will go on this side, the other one will go on the right side. And so for me, my standard that I set is I like to shoot the ballistics gel, and I like to capture them in the ballistics gel. If they go beyond the ballistics gel, I like to at least capture it in here. If it goes beyond this guy, then it's really just too much. It over penetrates too much. And what I mean by that is, in a home defense situation, if you happen to defend yourself inside your home, and you have kids in the house, you have animals in the house, you have your neighbors to worry about, depending on your situation, your story, you know, you don't want to over penetrate. That's what we get into. So anyways, enough talk about that. Let's shoot that. All right, guys, the first round we have the Winchester silver tip ammunition. See if we can not miss. See what we got. Ooh, that's nice. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we got here. Man, it didn't go very far in here at all. Only, let's say, about 8 inches of penetration. Pretty significant wound channel though, but I would say probably a little bit better than 38 Special. You start to see we do have some weight retention, but we also losing some right here. But can you see that right there? Yeah, it's about 8 inches or so, about 8 inches of penetration, which isn't bad. I would say with that ammunition for sure, you don't have any over penetration problems. I don't like how my ground is just so unlevel all the time. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. That's better. Anyways, so man, that's not terribly bad. Dang sure don't have an issue with over penetration, so that's good. So, all right, well, let's give the slow moving, heavier bullet a chance to see what it can do. So, anyways, see you in a minute. So now we have the Browning. We recording X point. I said that right. The Browning ammunition. So the heavier, slower moving bullet, which typically would mean more penetration. Let's take a look and find out. Ooh, I see water on the ground. Let's go take a look. Let's see what we have going on here. So we definitely have a complete pass-through. As you can see, it goes all the way here. Not as good of a wound channel as the Winchester. It's actually a very narrow wound channel. I can see some of the bullet fragments here, so we do have some weight loss. And we went through the first jug and a bare minimal into the second jug. So we definitely have a bullet wound coming in both directions. While we're at it, we'll just clean off the pineapple. I'm hoping, because this water's not gushing out, that we actually don't have much. Maybe we have a... Oh, I hear some metal. I gotta wash this thing off over here too, but our little Dollar General mold that we use to mold the ballistics gel in. So we have a little piece here. So yeah, and this is what we're talking about. And so let's take this bullet out, and we'll talk about this one here in a second. So we do have a piece of it here, and there's a piece right here in this thing here. Okay. Wish I'd have saved some water for my hands, but that's okay. Ooh, let me turn these other cameras off real quick. I'll be right back. So when we talk weight retention, and the idea in the hunting world, in the hunting world, okay? God dang it, get out of there, get out there. Get back, okay. Sorry, there was something on my lens. In a hunting world, what we look at is when we say weight retention on a bullet, and what I'm just talking about in hunting, when you're hunting an animal, weight retention is that you get the expansion, and the more weight it holds, the bigger your wound channel is as it goes through the animal. Therefore, the more blood loss, yada yada yada. So, and also it makes tracking an animal easier, right? And so, to me, in my theory, guys, okay, like this was the first one. You had some crazy mushrooming there. Focus. The camera really likes to focus on all this, you know, for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's face made for radio. Just leave it alone. So this right here is the mushrooming of the first round. This is the Winchester ammunition. Faster moving, but lighter. And lighter, faster moving doesn't mean, usually you get less penetration with the lighter, faster moving bullet. I mean, that's just what I've read, and it's what we've seen out here on the channel. And so, man, great expansion. We do have a little bit of weight loss. We do have just a little bit of pieces here that came off of it. And then the other bullet, the heavier, slower moving bullet, went through the ballistics gel, through the first milk jug, into the second milk jug. But look at the weight loss. Look at what we have, all the material that has come off of that thing. And that's really all you have. And I found, like when we shot I believe it was the Sierra ammunition that really over penetrated, we had an extreme we had extreme loss on that one as well. It kind of looked similar to this in some ways, but yeah, I mean, this one did retain some weight, which is why it did stop. But man, and to me, the more it mushrooms, the more friction you have, the less it's going to over penetrate. But yeah, when it's home self-defense, and I know some of these guys goes, well, if it hits bone, it is what it is, guys. It's just information is all I'm putting out there. And all I'm saying is, in a home defense situation, when it comes to defending your house, defending yourself, what does it matter? What's in the back room? What's in this bedroom? What's in this bedroom? Is there anybody living with you? What are your neighbors home? You know, it's just things you got to think about when you talk about civilly, maybe criminally, civilly, liable, and or both. When you do have to discharge when you unfortunately have to discharge your weapon in your house, what are the other factors that you need to think about? So, one of the things I like to think about is I like to have good ammunition that's not going to over penetrate. There's a lot of factors to think about. I'm not going to go any further into it because I'll go down some rabbit trails, and I've talked enough. So, anyways, guys. Hope you found this stuff interesting. There's some other ammunitions that a couple of you guys have messaged me and said, hey, can you test this stuff out? I have not found it anywhere, but I am still looking, just so you know. And I'm probably going to reach out to the manufacturers to see if I can't order directly from them or if they can send me some to test. So, as I'm dropping bullets on the ground. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you found it informative. If not, well, I'll try better next time. Anyways, love you guys. See you next time.